Good morning to everybody. It's another beautiful day. We spoke about 5 senses that Hashem gave it to us. Seeing, smelling, tasting, hearing, and touch. What is the purpose? What is the reason of having 5 senses? Every single person is born with 5 senses. With seeing, smelling, taste, touch, hearing. What is the purpose? The purpose of the 5 senses that brings us closer to Hashem. It revives our spirit. The first example is seeing. The first sense is seeing. When the person sees, he looks around, he sees the sun, he sees the stars, moon, beautiful trees, flowers. What does it do? It revives person's spirit. It goes like, Ishtabach Shemo Borei Olam. Look at this, how gorgeous, beautiful Hashem's creation. We see with our eyes the ocean, river, nature. It revives our spirit. The second sense that God gave us is a hearing. When we hear natural sounds. When you walk in the forest, you hear the sounds of the trees, sounds of the birds, sound of the water. It revives person's spirit. We see the beauty of Hashem. The third sense that God gave us is the smell. Through the smell also helps us bring us closer to Hashem. The smell. We smell the flowers, something delicious food. It revives the spirit of the person. The fourth sense that God gave us is a taste. A person tastes a food and goes, wow, how delicious it is. How great Hashem's creation. How tasty the food that He created. And the fifth sense that we have is the touch. Through touch also revives the spirit of a person. Let's say many different examples. One of them is like when you take a child in your hands. How do you feel? When you take a child in your hands, you use the sense of touch. It brings a special joy that brings us closer to Hashem. At the same time, all these 5 senses could push us away from Hashem. If we use these 5 senses, the smell, the taste, the seeing, hearing, touch, against the Torah, persons looking at not proper things. We affecting the sense of vision. If a person listening to Lashon Hara, gossiping, it affects our sense of hearing. Smelling things that we shouldn't be smelling. Tasting, somebody eats, let's say, chas v'shalom, something non-kosher. It was a sense of touch. We do like something, we hit someone or we touch something we shouldn't be. It pushes us away. When we look at the Parshat Bereshit, chapter 3, Pasuk 6, when Hashem gave a command not to eat from the tree, we look at the chapter 3, Pasuk 6, it says that Chava, she ate. She was the first one that ate from the tree. Then she gave to Adam. How many senses did she affect? How many senses were involved in that sin of not eating from the tree? If you look at Pasuk 6, it says, she saw and she desired it. Seeing was affected. She listened to the snake, Nachash. The hearing was affected. Then she ate. A taste was affected. And then it says, and she took. So touch was affected, but she took from a tree. Hearing, she listened to the nachash, to the snake. Seeing, she looked at it and she desired it. And the taste. So one sense was not affected. Which sense is that? Is the smell. That's why we give a lot of credit for the smell. Every time there's Brit Milah, we must make a borei minei psamim. It's so important. Every time there's Brit Milah. Shabbat, every time after Kiddush also we try to, it's a beautiful minchag to make borei minei psamim. On daily basis, it's good to make bracha, borei minei psamim. Smell of flowers. Smell of trees have a smell. The fruits have a smell. We enjoy that smell. Essential oils have a smell. So now we see the only sense that was not affected by the sin of Adam and Chava was the smell. Everybody should have a blessed day.